It has been such an honor to work alongside our sponsors at the American Cancer Society and their campaign, Men Wear Pink. We've invited some of the men that are participants in this year's campaign to come on the show and share their story. And as we also get to know not only their story, we find out how we can help to raise awareness and save more lives from breast cancer. So now let's get to know Men Wear Pink Ambassador Jaime Smith.
Jaime, thank you so much for being here.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
So I'm so glad that you are part of the Men Wear Pink campaign. Tell me how you got started with this. Did somebody just drag you into it?
Kinda, yeah. So
that seems to be everyone's story.
It kind of got dragged into it. No, we'd done a segment for Coin 6, and it was just working with the people that were over here. We had a pretty symbiotic relationship, and one of the gals that I was working with just thought that potentially it would be a good fit, especially after she had kind of heard my story with my mom, and so it was just something that was kind of organic, and yeah, then I got dragged into it. So
in a good way.
Yeah.
So tell me about that. Because unfortunately we all have some kind of story surrounding cancer. What has your relationship been with the disease?
So my personal relationships, my mom has stage 4 colon cancer. As I was telling you before, she's a fighter. We've said goodbye to her multiple times, but she keeps winning every time. So she's had cancer for about 6 years. It came out of the blue. One day her stomach was a little bit upset, and something was off, like really off. We took her to the emergency room. Within like 2 hours, she had like a grapefruit size tumor taken out. And then, so that was the first time, and we've been back for a couple rounds ever since then. We've done the chemo, we've done immunotherapy, and then we've also had surgery. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's pretty impactful, especially on the families who take care of the people who have cancer. I don't think a lot of people realize how impactful it is for not only the person that has it, but the people that have to take care of that person, but also how just emotionally impactful it is for everyone else around. To watch just the degradation is really, really challenging.
Yeah, and even adding to that, how you were saying, we love that she's, you know, a fighter and she's won.
She's got 10 lives. She keeps going, for sure.
But having to go through the emotion of saying goodbye, because you never know, that has to.
Well, the doctors will call you in because they don't want you to miss an opportunity for that last goodbye, right? So they're trying to balance what they do, and so they have you come in, you say goodbye, and you have all the emotions, and it gets really intense, and then the next day she's good. Yeah. Right? It's like, okay.
Which we love, but then going through that has to be very draining emotionally.
It is emotionally draining, but then you also get kind of in tune with it. And not, like I said, even my mom now, the doctor's like, hey, say goodbye. She's like, nah, I'll see him tomorrow. Right?
That's that fighter spirit in her. We like that. So what do you want people out there to kind of know about the American Cancer Society, how they're helping people? Do you have a message?
Well, it's just something that really infiltrates every single family, right? So it is one of the biggest health concerns that we face. I mean, there are some other big ones, but cancer and cancer research and donations and to the facilities that do the research or the surgeries or the families that need assistance. Because that's the other thing. For my mom's chemo, the chemo and the immunotherapy treatments, if we didn't have healthy insurance, it was $43,000 per treatment. And you have to do a treatment every 30 days for 2 years.
Wow.
How can you afford that? And the families that don't have health care or don't have insurance, how do they afford that without going bankrupt, becoming homeless, whatever they have to do, because everyone's going to do anything they can to help that family member, right?
Yeah.
And so the donations and the investment into the cancer research and the facilities that help donate their time and their medical expertise and their medicines is really beneficial. We're fortunate enough to have good health insurance. Yeah. But if she didn't, even on basic Medicare, you're not covered. You have to have Medicare plus an additional plan to really be covered.
Wow. I have to say, I appreciate you so much sharing, like dropping those numbers, because we all think, you know, oh yeah, it might be expensive, but nobody really knows.
$43,000 a treatment every 30 days for years.
Outrageous.
Who can afford that?
Yeah.
I don't know anyone that can personally afford that.
Wow.
So, and if you don't have insurance, you're supposed to choose.
Yeah.
Do I not get it? Do I get it?
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. That is.
So those are pretty impactful numbers for sure. So when people do donate to the facilities and the programs that really help not only provide care, but the research for it.
Yes.
It's super important.
Wow. You just really hit me, taking me by surprise.
A lot of it was when we were going through the whole process. The first time, I was really taken back, and then the second time, you start to be able to navigate things a little bit more. But yeah, the sheer cost behind what it costs the patient to get the health care is really the biggest challenge.
Wow. So, Jaime, what are you doing? Because I know with this campaign, each guy is trying to raise $2,500. What are
I thought it was $25,000.
It should be.
It should be, right?
After hearing those numbers, let's up it, everybody. $25,000. That's what we're going for.
How many guys are there?
I believe 10. I think it's more than 10.
So we should each be able to do 2,500. If I don't hit 25,000, I don't know. I'll be upset, but we'll see what happens.
What are you doing to bring?
I'm trying to outperform all the other guys. That's what I'm trying to do. So, and I think I'm the only. I think I'm the only blue collar guy out there too. So the rest of them are all. I think more finance, business professionals, and that's one of the reasons I did get dragged into this, because they're like, oh, we have no one that's blue collar. So. I figured that would be good.
I see you sporting the pink.
Yeah, we did.
Plumbing.
So we're doing one of our vans. Our logos is going on pink this month. Nice. And then I made all of our employees. We did all of it. So usually our logo is neon green, and so we've changed all the logos to pink. So all the guys, all the vans, or not all the vans, one of the vans, and all of our marketing materials are going out pink this month. And it's going to go in conjunction with my social media and my social media manager. So everything's going to go with our flyers and my website and all this for this fundraising efforts, but then we're also gonna, on the side, we're gonna sell some hats and some clothing and some so forth.
Okay, perfect. So guys, keep up with it, and you can, because I really like especially the hat. The hat is very stylish.
Well, my contact over here at Coin 6 was like, you better show up with the hat, and I accidentally did not.
That's okay. You can mail it to us. It's all right.
Well, I'm coming back. I'm going to come back next month.
Always. Well, thank you so much, Jaime, for being here. This was so informative for even myself, so I know it reached someone out there. Thank you so much for all that you're doing with the campaign and for dropping that knowledge on us.
Thank you.
And big thank you to our sponsors at the American Cancer Society. And if you're able to donate or you're looking for more information on the Men Wear Pink campaign, you can head over to coin.com.